Be with us here on Weekend Prime. Let's begin here in Nairobi. Tonight, it is turning out that you could pay or have already paid for burial permits from the city mortuary. Available evidence now suggests that doctors with the complicity of a group of cartels manning the city mortuary are charging the hefty levies to desperate clients. Further, KTN News has established that officers in charge of the public facility could be colluding with doctors outside the premise to give out burial permits without conducting any post-mortem examinations in what already appears to be a well-orchestrated scheme to steal from the dead. Lofty Matambo reports.
The late Rose Auma passed on 11th June 2019 in Nairobi's Huruma Estate. After notifying the police and receiving the necessary documentation, the family sought to get a burial permit to allow them transport the body to Kisumu County. They well understood the permit could be given for free at a public facility, but what awaited them at city mortuary was shocking.
Akatuambia ni 3,500, 3,300 nikamwambia na imefikaje imeshuti hiyo bei. Kaniambia hiyo ndio bei. Hiyo ndio inakuanga bei.
Ezekiel demanded for a receipt from the officer who provided the burial permit. He identified her as Madam Cecilia.
Ile kitu alinijibu ni ya kwamba receipt hatutapata kwa saa hii because daktari hayuko. Nikamuuliza itakuwaje? Pesa ni wewe tumekupatia na wewe ndio umetuandikia hii permit, then daktari hayuko, sasa pesa hatuwezi pata.
Cecilia could neither produce a receipt nor account for the money she received, causing a standoff between the family and city mortuary officers, as the officers were trying to silence Ezekiel in what appeared to be a deal gone sour. After 2 hours of pull and push, Cecilia is forced to seek for help from a doctor to put up the fire. And her bosses, which we can identify as David Wanjohi, the chief in charge of city mortuary, and Patrick Kibuga, his junior. A doctor by the name Grace Midigo appeared. A receipt from a Dr. Grace Midigo Pathological Services was produced, leaving a clear indication of what could be a well-structured plan of duping unsuspecting members of the public. At city mortuary, we meet Patrick Kibuga, who is placed by the family at the center of the syndicate. He refuses to speak to us, and instead he takes us to his boss, David Wanjohi. In his explanation, David acknowledges that this burial permit was issued from his office, but denies ever engaging one Dr. Grace Midigo, who operates at a public facility with the receipts from a private facility.
Lofty.
Yes.
Hiyo case, iko city mortuary na city mortuary iko under city hall. So please just go to city hall, please. And when you angale administrator, please.
Ngoja kidogo daktari. According to Dr. Grace's defense, this is a web and not even City Hall is left out, raising more questions on how wide the network could be.
It was about the doctor and him.
The receipt produced by Dr. Grace indicates that she offered post-mortem services for the dead at a cost of Kenya shillings 3,000.
Juu ya subira zangu kusema hapana lazima nipate hiyo receipt. Nilifanya daktari atupate. So hakuna mahali mimi nilihudumiwa na daktari. Hakuna daktari alienda Chiromo kuconfirm kama mwili iko huko ama nini ilikuwa.
Burial permits are supposed to be given free of charge at this public facility, provided the body lies here. If the body is in another mortuary, the family can pay for post-mortem charges to a doctor of their choice, if need be, before getting the permit.
Dr. Grace alikubali kuregesha hii pesa zote, lakini documents already tulikuwa nayo, so alikuwa anataka tupatie pesa, mimi tupatie ni receipt, turegeshe receipt. Mimi nikakwama nayo.
This could be a true reflection of what thousands of mourners who seek such services at city mortuary experience on a daily basis. Private doctors making a kill out of the dead for simple milking the dead dry. For now, we can only wait to see if the relevant authorities will rise to the occasion and save both the living and the dead from exploitation at city mortuary. Lofty Matambo, KTN.